Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm sharing with you my Christmas dinner. Stay tuned.
Hashtag, I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. Very, very, very important for.
So here I have my goat meat that I'm just gonna go through now and start cutting out all the excess fat that's there, you know, the fat that I can get to, because you know you're not going to be able to get to everything. So just literally gonna cut these off now and then start to wash and clean my goat. Now after I've cleaned my meat, it's gonna be time to season it. Now I'm gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of my better pack curry. I'm gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of the other curry. Now all these all-purpose seasoning, I went in with 1 tablespoon of each. Now here I have onions, scallion, crushed garlic, ginger, crushed pimentos and thyme. I'm just gonna literally put all these seasoning together, give it a good rub, then I'm gonna cover it and seal it. Now you know, say at Christmas, so the thing have to have the season, so we're talking about flavors, you know, throughout the year where they can kind of bush bash the thing. No, we don't do that around here at Christmas. Everything after the pan point. So yeah, season this, literally cover it in the fridge for about 24 hours. Now this year I decided to do some roast chicken. Now I have some small chicken here. I have about 6 small chicken that, you know, same process. Now we're gonna clean it up and cut it. Now I'm literally gonna cut these in half. Now I'm gonna cut it straight down the backbone. I'm not gonna take out the backbone. If you want to take it out, you know, you just take it out, but yeah, I'm not gonna take out the backbone. So literally in half, clean it up and get it seasoning. Let me just start by saying, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and watch a few of my videos. If you like my content, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Now cleaning the chicken, you know, in the backbone, because I haven't taken it out, as I said before, you know, I repeat myself now, but you know, I saw the thing. Literally gonna take out all the little gunk, and you know, with tingo, we clean up with chicken good, take out all the little nasty something them, and yeah. So now it's time to season up my chicken. Now I'm gonna just leave a list of, you know, of everything that I use, and yeah, it just makes it easier, because trying to call out all of them something right there, the tongue gonna get tied up. I think I'm just gonna leave it on the screen. Yes, so once I get all my seasoning in my bowl, mix it all together, I'm gonna go in and add some olive oil, and just, you know, because we want a nice little wet rub for the chicken. Now you just want to pour it over and just give it a good rub. Remember to rub both sides, get under that skin, rub it in. Just be careful if you haven't removed the backbone when you take it out. Just remember there's some sharp bits in. I'm gonna do it and rough up the thing and cut your hand and say, yeah, so you see me do it. No, me never cut my hand, you know, so make sure so when I do the thing right, and just be careful, because those backbones are really sharp. Now once I go through and I season my meat, I'm gonna go ahead now and use some turkey rashers. Now you can totally use normal bacon if you want, but I'm using turkey bacon because, you know, your girl don't really eat too much, not too much. Girl don't really eat the pork around here, though. No, I'm gonna rephrase that. I don't eat the pork. I don't know that when they're really something I go. Yeah, I'm not a pork eater, so my family's not a pork eater, so I'm using turkey rashers, and what I'm doing literally is gonna tuck it under the skin. I'm only gonna use a couple of slices, because as I said, these are small chicken, and yeah, if you want to put a little bit more under there, you just put it under there. Just make sure you get some of that seasoning and rub it in under the skin, you know, so you know, so we say seasoning every corner. So we do the thing around here. Now once I've did this, I'm gonna cover it with some foil paper and leave it overnight to marinate as well. What I did go in and do as well, you know, I did some onions and some, you know, whole I chopped a whole bulb of garlic in too, and just literally put it in there with some carrots. Tuck them under the bottom. Try to get them under the bottom of the chicken, because you know, say if them dip on top, them are gonna burn up on them. No. And what you want when all that juice leak out from the chicken, you know, and it mix up with the onion and the thyme and the garlic and everything under the bottom there, it's gonna create this really nice, you know, the juices will run from the chicken, Lord have mercy, from the chicken, which, you know, you can make into a really nice gravy. Trust me upon that one day. Very nice. Anyway, leave this in your fridge overnight, and yeah, so yeah, moving on to the peas. Now in here I'm gonna soak this overnight as well, so you know, you have a little scallion, a little thyme, crushed ginger, garlic, pimento, thyme, and gonna leave this overnight. Now this is me removing the film the morning after, because you know, say a time for cook up the peas, and as you can see, you know, the peas kind of swell up, I think, sucking all that water and all that seasoning and everything. So you know, say we're just talking about flavor overload. Now look here, this is Christmas Day and bully things for those. So yeah, the pressure cooker after work today, because I never get up from 6 o'clock to start cooking up, because never did I go work. Body tired. So yeah, to the pressure cooker, I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of my Maggi all-purpose seasoning. I'm just gonna leave this to pressure. Now once that's done, you know, listen, this video is gonna be a fast video, everything in a one mix up, because it's really hard to record whilst you're doing a big cooking like Christmas dinner, but you know, your girl have to push it out for you. So whilst the peas start to pressure, I go ahead and now start making my coleslaw. As you see, just yeah, simple as you see it there. Just shred up your carrot, your cabbage, and like a spring onion. I like to add a little bit of red cabbage, you know, guys, give it a little bit of color that I like. And you want to do all your coleslaw from early, so you know, so once it sit down in the fridge, you know, it just nice up. And yeah, now I do have a more detailed video of how I make my coleslaw. Most of the things that I make on here, I do have videos on them, so you know, just go and scroll through and find out how the thing go, and just go and watch it if you really want to know in depth or how I make these. I definitely have a coleslaw video on there, so just go and search and you will find it. Now for this one, I decided to add a little salad cream, because you know, sometimes I like a little salad cream on my plate, you know, so just put it in the coleslaw, and just yeah, I didn't have that in my other video, but I did put it in this one. Listen, sometimes when you're cooking, you just gotta make things your own, you know, trial and error we like for using in my kitchen. Well, me personally. You know, turn on the oven, heat it up, and that's what my chicken is looking like. Well, never did I go look no difference because it's not cooked. Now I am gonna put it in the oven covered with the foil, because for about an hour, because I want this to really steam down. Now what you saw there was me after the peas have pressured, you know, I like to just run it under the top, just for, you know, just for it to, the pressure to drop before I attempt to open it, or instead of leaving it there to sit for a while, I just run it under some cold water, and yeah, it's just a really quick process. Now once I've done that, I'm going to transfer it to the pot that I'm going to use. Now I'm using an oven proof pot because I'm going to do my rice in the oven. And then, you know, we need a pressure cooker because we need to pressure the goat as well. Now when I did with the pressure in the goat, I pressured it for about halfway. So I pressured it for about 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna slow cook it the rest of the time, because baby, we still want a quick thing, but not too quick. So once my goat, I think I cooked it down after the pressure cooker for about another 40 minutes to an hour. Now after about half an hour, look how my tongue tie up on me, Lord Jesus. After about half an hour, you know, I'm going with all of the little seasoning and ting, and just leave it to literally slow cook the rest of the time. Now after about an hour, my chicken, you know, it's nearly there, but you know, as you see, it looking kind of peel like it was like a sun. But what the foil paper does, it just traps the heat inside of the chicken, so you know that the chicken will be moist. Now what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to add some butter, about a cup of water. I'm going to add some browning onto the chicken just to make sure that, you know, it have a nice color, and I'm going to put it back in the oven uncovered. Now previously I had my chicken on about 370 degrees, so now I'm going to crank my oven up to about 425, just to get that skin nice and going. Now maybe about 10-15 minutes before the goat's finished, yes, you can see me I take up a little bit there because I'm gonna taste it and just add it anything that needed to add. So the seasoning was quite good in it, so I'm just literally gonna add now about half a packet of this ram it up thing. And them create this thing because it have this really nice goat flavor, and then just make your goat just takes it to the next level. So we're gonna add that in and just leave it to simmer for about another 10-15 minutes, and the goat should be perfect. Check your meat, check for tenderness, how you want it. You just deal with it that way there. Now throughout the chicken being in the oven, I'm going to continuously take it out and baste it, because we want this chicken to be nice and juicy. You see all that liquid in the bottom, baby, makes the best gravy. Now cook my pasta, because I'm going to make some pasta salad. Now these are my wings that was seasoned up previously, just little chicken seasoning and some barbecue seasoning, because I'm going to make honey barbecue wings. And say at Christmas so we have to say whole wings. We're doing the whole wings thing, so literally gonna fry them off first. Then after I finish frying them, gonna get the sauce on them in the oven. Now whilst that's going, put on the potato, because we're making big roast potato as well, because some family members don't really want the rice and peas, like my niece, them not really know the rice and peas things, so so that they will eat up the roast potato, and my son him love a roast potato. Now all I'm showing here is the sauce that I'm gonna make for my wings. Now when your potatoes are finished, I gave it a little toss just to get a little little roughness on the edges, we like the roughness. Add some oil. Now I did have this tray in the oven with some oil heated up, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit more over it and in the oven. Now as I said before, we're gonna sauce up these wings and get them in the oven as well for about 20 minutes, just for that sauce and that chicken just to get nice and soft and sauce up and just nice. Now chicken's done. Once the chicken's done, what I did, I'm gonna cover it with some foil paper and just leave it on the side, because said the kitchen busy, the oven busy, so we need the space. So leave that on the side for a bit. And guys, when I tell you the struggle, because I don't know what's wrong with my stove now, but my stove look like it won't give up on me Christmas Day. A lot of mercy, you don't even know the struggle. So I know the video is all over the place, but this is just how I was doing things, just one after the other, one after the other. Now here I'm gonna make some shrimp salad, so shrimp pasta salad I should say. So what I did there, I had some butter in a pan, just allow the butter to get brown, then I'm gonna add my shrimp, cover it, and as you can see the amount of liquid that generated from the shrimp. Now I don't want the shrimp to overcook, so I'm gonna take it out, and the liquid that's left, I'm gonna add a little like a corn flour slurry to thicken up that liquid, that sauce, because we're not gonna waste it. We're gonna pour it into our pasta. Now once the sauce thickens, we're literally just gonna add back the shrimp and just leave it to cool down. Lord, I know me talking about I know me can't chat. Just bear with me. Listen, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Now here is my mac and cheese that I'm gonna prepare, and just pouring over that cheese mix. And as you know, in the oven I do have a mac and cheese video on my channel, so just go and have a look and watch that video. Now my cheese did kind of lazy slack, cheese done and all of them things, but we never did I go fret and make it ruin with it. We just work with what we have. Now once my peas is ready, seasoned, I do have many rice and peas, well not many, but I have a few rice and peas tutorials on the channel as well, so go and look that out. But just getting my peas ready now, taking out the excess water because there was just too much water in there. Once it's ready, gonna cover it with my foil and in the oven as well. Listen, it was just an oven there, and the oven just wasn't working. Listen, my cooker right now work on 2 burners, so you can imagine 2 burners and 1.5 oven, because the top oven, I don't know what was wrong with it. It was just it just did kind of stress me out, but as I said, never did I run my day. So anyway, more things for the oven now. Literally have some sea bass here that I've removed the head, cleaned up already, so I'm just gonna lightly season it with my Maggi fish seasoning. I'm gonna stuff it with a mixture of callaloo, okra and carrots. Just literally gonna put it in the belly of the fish, put it in a foil paper, get some melted butter over it. Now in my melted butter I do have some, you know, little greasecock soup. Just, you know, strain off the just take out the noodles, without the noodles, just the powder I want, and some grease fish tea. Mix that up, melt that with some melted butter, and yes, just get that on the fish, pour it in the oven for about 30 minutes uncovered. Now about 25 minutes towards the end, you can take it out and put it under, you know, like the grilled feet, just kind of get a nice crisp up on the skin. But yeah, never did that work for me. So listen, the dinner did still nice. Everybody enjoyed the dinner. So now back to my pasta salad. I'm gonna go in with some chopped onions and chopped bell peppers. I'm gonna, you know, little salad cream, gonna add some mayonnaise, I'm gonna add some raw sauce, I'm gonna add some honey mustard sauce, and I'm gonna put the shrimp in, give it a good old mix, give it a good old taste, and just adjust to your liking. Let me take this opportunity to say thank you so much for your continuous support. It has not gone unnoticed over the last year. You guys have been totally awesome. Now cover it. Once you're done your pasta, just cover it, put it in the fridge, because it's best served chilled. Now rice and peas ready. You know, look at that, just nice. Now guys, let me tell you, there was no fancy plate, because trust me, you see, by the time I done, I'm tired. I was tired. So, you know, normally Christmas time, as I said last year, I don't really eat a lot of stuff. I just cook and just everybody enjoy. I mean, yes, we are in a crisis and everybody have to take them dinner and go in at them only corner, and we just work that. But yeah, this is the final, you know, final. Yes, some of the mac and cheese take out because my son come and say I'm hungry, but guys, this is my Christmas dinner for 2021. Your girl took so long to eat because I was tired. I was just trying to get through everything. Listen, hosting Christmas dinner, yeah, it's my thing a year time still. I love it, but my God, it make you tired. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And as I always say, to aim high, work hard, but smart, because the sky's the limit and only you can limit yourself. Catch you in the next video, guys. Bye.